I stayed in the room. My vision wavered. I'm so tired. I couldn't keep my eyes open any longer. I found a vaguely comfortable position and laid down. Knock, knock. I was startled awake, my heart's pounding. She entered the room briskly, and I realized I had flinched backwards. She definitely noticed. Oh, feeling a bit jumpy still? I suppose that's only natural. I noticed that she was carrying a cardboard box. Well, there's no need to be skittish. I was thinking about you all day at work today, and I decided to bring you a little treat. I flinched as she stepped closer. Here. She placed the box on my lap. There was something tense in her voice. Something that made me scared to open the box. I looked up at her. Go on. I tentatively lifted the top. Huh? It's just a box of donuts. And they smell so good. My stomach growled. I can eat these? Oh, my, what a gentleman. They're all yours. I trembled slightly as I took a donut from the box, and I took a bite. It's good. It just tastes like a normal donut. I began to register how hungry I was and took another bite. I almost forgot about her presence for a second before I glanced up and saw her intense stare. She was focused on me like a laser. I was too hungry to worry about being watched. I silently ate the donut and swallowed. After I finished it, I glanced up at her. I didn't tell you to stop. I glanced back down at the box. She doesn't expect me to eat all of these, does she? I grabbed another one and started eating. How does it taste? I swallowed my current mouthful. Good. Describe. I shivered. It's sweet. The icing is smooth and the dough is really cakey and soft. I had no idea what I was doing. I gathered a bit of courage between bites. Why? Shut up and eat. I must have looked as confused as I felt, because she sighed and began to answer. They were on my desk this morning. I'm sure it was that snake, Jennifer. Little fake congratulations note on it and everything. I made sure to keep eating. I still couldn't make any sense of the story. I'm not sure. Oh. Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it? She sighed wistfully. You don't get to where I am by eating whatever you want. If you're not an old man, you've got to be a lot more than just good at your job. That hardly counts for anything. I have to be flawless. I need to recognize sabotage for what it is. And I have to stay 2 steps ahead. I gulped and shakily returned my attention to the pastries. A chocolate one next. I quickly picked out the chocolate donut as instructed. She took a few deep breaths, watching me chew. Somehow, this seemed to almost calm her down. I kept eating the donut awkwardly as she stared. I got to the 4th donut and I began to struggle. I was so hungry before, but now I'm starting to feel sick. I don't think I can eat anymore. She studied me for a moment and bit her lip. One more. I breathed hard. I can do this. I slowly grabbed another donut and bit in. I struggled to keep it down. I was squirming slightly, trying to find a position that didn't hurt as much. I glanced up and saw that she seemed to be deeply enjoying the show. I just focused on the pastry and kept eating. There, a good little mouse. I managed to stuff the last bit down and groaned softly. My insides were aching, but Celia looked extremely satisfied. She walked to me and took the box, slightly as she extended her hand. To my surprise, she just brushed a crumb from my face. I sat there, stunned while my stomach lurched. I wish we could spend a little more time together, but I could only afford a quick visit today. You understand, right? I couldn't think straight. I really did feel sick. I'll be back soon. And with that, she turned around and left, closing the door behind her. I laid down and waited to feel better. I pushed the pin in the hole of the door handle. After some nudging, I managed to get a click. I turned the handle. It's open. I approached the elevator. The lights are on. This should be working. I pressed the up arrow. I heard something. My heart started hammering as the elevator doors opened in front of me. I rushed inside. It was surprisingly clean compared to the rest of what I'd seen. 8 floors, 3 basements. I looked up above the door. Apparently I'm on B1. No wonder I haven't seen any windows. I pressed the button for ground floor. I jumped at the loud beep. What? A light was flashing next to the slot. A card slot. No. No. I frantically tried all the other buttons. Even the second basement. Everything just made the light flash. I groaned in defeat. This fucking thing won't go anywhere without some kind of key card. I stay here. My vision wavered. I'm so tired. I couldn't keep my eyes open any longer. I found a vaguely comfortable position and laid down. I was startled awake by a sound of a mechanical ding. Before I could react, the elevator began to move. What the hell? I watched the numbers light up. My heart pounded as I saw the display light up for ground floor in the single second between the chime and the doors opening. My mind raced. The doors slid open, and all my hope drained out. We stood there, motionless, facing each other, for a single moment that seemed to stretch on. What? I fell back onto the elevator floor. She... I gasped fruitlessly for air. What did you think you were doing? How did you even get out of your room? My mouth moved, trying to form a response. I coughed, and blood filled my throat. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Her voice was sounding far away. I could tell that I was passing out. I actually liked you, you know. This is such a damned waste. I felt a sharp metal against my throat. I couldn't scream as I separated my flesh. I could only lie there as my own warm blood pooled around my face.